this week. Yeah. Shit look amazing to me. Yeah. All of my homies gon' eat. Yeah. And I could put that on me. Shorty should give a big brain. Yeah. Love it the way that she think. Yeah. Shorty should roll in my weed.
I can't fucking I really can't. Welcome back to the Will Ray Show. It's another episode of the Wing Master himself, the Lord of the Wings, William Ray. Got my co-host today, Manny. We got Malik.
Yeah.
Sorry, they gotta share a mic. My fault again. You know, I need a technical assistant. Is Lalo available? I have to hire Lalo.
Probably.
All right. Welcome back to the show, guys. Yo, you're not gonna be talking about our daggone graphic designer, all right?
You're right.
CC, we love you. 3 forever.
She hear you.
I guess she did. All right. He misses you. He does. All right. On today's show, we're going to recap some of the big games from this NFL weekend. We're going to talk about what happened with Diddy, Shannon Sharp, and his...
It's my show.
It's going to be a fun day. We got some Would You Rathers I'm going to share with these guys again.
You ready to be cut like Shannon Sharp?
So look. It's been a minute since all three of us got in together. So how was your guys' weekend?
Pretty chilling. 2-0 in fantasy. Imagine.
Yes, unfortunately.
Pretty good, you know. Good weekend.
Not 2-0 in fantasy.
1-1.
I swear, I can't stand y'all.
Yeah, you know what? You know what makes me happy, Millie? The fact that you won last year. Because if you didn't get first round pick, and pick up Christian McCaffrey,
You know I was gonna take.
He would have. He probably, or he might have took Bijan.
I was thinking for you, John.
So,
Over McCaffrey, yeah. At this point,
let's before we get into sports, that'll be towards the end of the show. Obviously,
what's your record?
I don't care. I think I'm going to. I don't care. It's early.
So he always says.
Just to get this out of the way, we're going to get serious for a second. Somebody tried to kill Donald Trump again. And I say try because I don't know if he really did try or not. It's all speculation. I'm not going to get into the conspiracy theories of it. But they caught him. It was easy catch because the guy really didn't want to do anything. He didn't want no parts of the Secret Service. But it's just interesting that, again, in this political climate, that we are in this. I'm like, I want to say, I know they shot at the White House when Barack was in office, but it was never to this detriment.
I don't remember.
It's kind of sad. Yeah. But also, the debate happened. You could care, like, if your guy won or girl won, it happened. It was in and out. Honestly, I can't wait for the SNL stuff to happen because they're going to be clowning the mess out of this debate and the next debates and everything about it. But that was pretty much the highlight of the week. Besides Shannon Sharp doing old school doggy style to Michelle. Did y'all watch it? And if you did, what was your impressions of
nigga
it?
Squats.
What?
He was good old nigga squats in that ladder.
So, like, let me say this.
I didn't watch the full thing.
It was a minute and 26 seconds. Ocho Cinco clown Shannon for doing that. But it was more or less like this.
That's my Michelle.
It was a lot of that was my Michelle. So Malik.
I just want to know
if that was your pop, and
someone saw with that,
and you saw that on Instagram Live, and that was your pop, and Michelle was your mom. Isn't your mom named Michelle?
No, that's a street. That's a street. Hell, what's her name?
What would be your thoughts on that?
If I first off, I'm mortified. First off, why is you on live and why is you talking like that? And then why is you growling?
He was growling.
And Michelle, first off, whoever Michelle is, I know she got some A1 pussy. I know, because you make niggas growling at you, you got A1. God bless you. Keep doing what you doing.
Manny, a lot of people were thinking that Shannon Sharp was going to get penalized by ESPN and a lot of the sponsors because of his actions. He didn't. He actually made more money.
Can we be serious? He probably did that on purpose.
You think he
get
did that on
fired from
purpose?
ESPN?
To try to
Because
get
now he
fired.
can do whatever he wants.
Well, it's more or less like this. He has carte blanche because ESPN, they are an image-based organization.
you know, Skip Bayless didn't get renewed.
Well, he didn't have sex online, but I don't think.
No. What I'm saying is, Skip Bayless and when Shannon Sharp were together, they were probably making bank.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
They-
Well, Fox and.
So now that they're both gone, technically they could start again
Shannon
anywhere
said,
they.
let me say this.
Look,
Just to touch
You think
on
Shannon brings Skip back together?
That's what I'm saying.
it. No.
He could probably find a place that's willing to give them that. If Chad Richardson might not be able to do the pockets for much longer, maybe he could be getting into training.
I think the money-wise, Ultra wants to.
Let me say this. Skip
I think he
Bayless.
liked when he was with Colorado. That's why I think.
Skip Bayless market is done. It's done. I think the market has dried up. I think a lot of players are pretty much over the Skip Bayless effect of trying to prove him wrong because they feel like they have proved him wrong so many different times. The Skip Bayless effect is over. I think now is more or less the Shannon Sharp and not the Shannon Sharp, the Stephen A. Smiths and the Nick Wrights of the world. And
I think.
Nick Wright is annoying to me.
no,
I think
he is annoying.
I think he did it on purpose.
But
I think you got a fat finger too or butt dial way too many things to go to Instagram, press go live, hit the record button.
let me say, me and Malik were talking about this, and I don't think he purposely did it, but I do think the woman did it.
No, I think he did it
You think
because
he really did
knowing that he, let's say, in my opinion, there's probably someone pitched him an idea saying, hey, if you can get out of ESPN's contract, we'll give you this much.
Or maybe Uncle was trying to record something, and it probably went the wrong way.
Listen, it's a million possibilities. He never really fully gave an explanation on
And in my opinion, he
how that
doesn't even
happened.
sound that mad that he got fired from ESPN.
Well, he didn't get fired.
I saw that he did get.
No, he did not get fired.
No?
He actually was rewarded. Not by ESPN, but he has a new condom company coming out, endorsement, I mean. He has Viagra endorsements.
Mhm.
He's actually made more money.
You think
than
he did that? You think
He
found
didn't.
a couple?
I don't care. I don't
You
care.
think he found a couple?
But even in fact,
Yeah,
I
right.
think it might have been one of the adult companies. It might have been Brazzers. Excuse me that I know this. I do research, Reality Kings and so forth and so
Crazy.
forth. Right? That have
I
offered
didn't know what kind
Names.
of research you were
I
doing.
did research. I'm a
Names.
journalist integrity. Right? Offered him
Gotta
a
watch the
deal
full clip,
for.
making sure I don't miss nothing.
They offered him a contract to do a sex scene with one of their prestigious actresses.
You know,
and stuff like
you
that.
know she's probably making money too
Which
right
one?
now, right? Michelle.
We don't know who she
You don't know who
is.
she is.
No, someone on.
They've been trying to find
No,
us.
well, I saw someone on X previously on Twitter, whatever.
Yeah, it's
So-
Twitter. It's not.
Someone pretty much went through all his pictures,
Yeah.
looked through all the Michelles, and started
Yeah.
looking at all the Michelles that liked the picture of where he was at when he was at. Then he found a Michelle that was there, same place, same time, and they were like they've seen each other multiple times.
Yeah.
Black?
So they,
Yeah.
yes, I know.
That-
I know this one. You're
that
talking,
movie.
but it's still yet to be confirmed. Because honestly, because there's been Michelle's that previously worked at ESPN that said no, it wasn't done. It could have been ended. Me personally, I wish it was Joy Taylor. That's just me personally, but it wasn't, so it doesn't matter. Anyway,
I did run that on.
it's more or less to the point where now he can do whatever he wants. He's almost on that Stephen A. Smith. I think right now he's more in
He's
front.
back to his his football career.
Yeah, I
right
think
now.
he's more.
That's the kind of celebrity he is again right
No, but it's funny, right? Because Pat McAfee is now the front runner at ESPN because he has a great show. But now, before Pat McAfee, it was Stephen A. Right? Stephen A. is almost transitioning out of ESPN. He has his own studio company now. He has his own podcast as well. And I think he wants to do other stuff instead of just keep talking about sports. But now, with that void being gone, it will be Shannon Sharp, Ryan Clark, Dan Orlovsky. I think First Take will probably be done. I just feel bad now because Molly is going to be left there still doing what she's still doing. And I think
I don't know shit.
Yeah.
I mean, did you see how they've been clowning her because of the whole Caitlin Clark stuff?
Yeah,
though?
she don't know shit.
Well, because she's a hater because she's a Kinetic girl. But anyway, there's no here or there. Moving on.
I mean,
to,
my thing though, I understand the Stephen A. Smith stuff.
Yeah.
Because have you seen what he does when he lets like people like send in a random like, how did you feel when this person beat this person in this series, and he'll like go into it. Someone did something for like Dragon Ball, I think it was. And
Yeah.
said, how did it feel when Goku defeated Frieza for the first time?
He answers those
Yeah,
questions.
that's what I mean. But I think that was his way of branching out to see, like, could he do other things and people still.
And I think, I think because people, once you're in this bubble, right, and I think a lot of athletes, and we're going to move on a little bit after this, a lot of athletes want to give their opinion because they played the game, and I think a lot of members of the audience, including myself, find it more insightful when you break down the game in an intelligent manner. But the thing that they gotta keep, and I think that's what some of these athletes / analysts now are trying to do. You gotta keep the integrity of your thoughts of the game. Do not break down the game intelligently, like
what Cam be doing sometimes.
Cam does it sometimes, but he gets his thoughts. I'm talking about I can't think of it. We just talked about him with the Lakers. JJ Redick. JJ Redick is a student of the game, and he breaks it down beautifully. But he says that's why it happened, and he's like, we know that's why it happened. What is your thoughts on it? And he's like, I don't care. I'll be breaking down the game so you can learn why he did that. I don't care. I know that. I know they needed a 3. I know they needed to try to make the play. Great play. What's your thoughts on the play? And I hope.
I think JJ really don't give a fuck.
No, but I'm hoping.
I'm
He just got paid to be the Lakers head coach.
But I'm hoping that the athletes that are now going to be the analysts, right? That's the new front. Will keep that still. You can break it down beautifully. Shady does it. Ocho does it. Not Ocho.
Break down the game.
No, but he breaks it down from the running back aspect. He doesn't break it down from the Orlovsky does it masterfully, in my opinion. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. But Malik, some more serious news. Diddy just got arrested. And
It's
they
crazy
finally
that
caught
he
him.
tells you about that topic.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about that nigga. They should have been locked his ass up.
But they locked him up for 3 counts of
rap.
racketeering, 3 counts of sexual trafficking.
Put
He was
his
in New
ass
York.
under the jail.
So, thoughts on? Let me ask this question. No thoughts on it, because you're going to give your thoughts either way. Have you seen the movie Blink Twice?
No.
All right, good. I'm not going to go into that. So here's the thing. He's in jail. He's probably gotten out by the time he probably's already made arraignment. He's probably out.
Maybe not already. If he got one.
Does he snitch on other people?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's why you think they found all the recorders and tapes. He's not going down by himself. His daddy was a fucking snitch.
I can't believe you asked that question.
Well,
His daddy snitched on Nicki Barnes.
I asked the
His
question.
daddy snitched. He a
Jay-Z,
snitch.
Beyonce, they all going there.
I asked the question only because
He not going down by his
if
fucking
you
self.
know,
You know what's gonna be crazy? If it comes out that Drake was the only one that has nothing to do with that.
Oh, he got something to do with that. Drake
No,
got
but just imagine that comes out. It's like, yeah, Drake's something to do with that. Everyone's like, what?
yeah.
take his ass and just like.
But you know why I asked this question? Because at the end of the day, I know she's coming out. Fuck you. I know, it's just a double fuck you, triple fuck you. Because Jaguar podcast will come out of the fucking woodwork.
You know she is.
And say, I told you. I told you that they're going to come. Don't nobody care. I'm literally looking at the camera, looking at you through this camera. I'm a nobody. And I'm sitting here telling you, you should sit right the fuck here too. The little $2,000, $1,500 checks that the one TikTok and YouTube people
She
pay.
get more than a little $2,000.
She's not getting no more than $5,000. Trust me, because ain't nobody paying for Jaguar to spew bullshit
She probably get
all
like
day,
10,
every day.
At least 10 days.
Yeah, she's sucking somebody off. I said it. Yes, I did. Listen, because she's coming out.
I mean, shit was Michelle.
She might be Michelle, because we haven't seen her.
I mean, we see what's name being quiet, and she wrote about it. Superhead in her book about all
But
these
listen,
people.
because
And she wrote the book, and y'all didn't believe it. I believed it.
it's odd because now, right? Now that he's arrested, now he's going to go through this whole trial, right? What's next? What's
He about
next
to
after the
snitch on
trial?
everybody.
Because at the end of the day, if he has tapes, if he has information on other
He's snitching.
other
Oh, well,
entertainers,
maybe he won't. He's mighty enduring person.
No, but
if
this-
you really think about the person he
Well,
is,
First off, if we know he's not
Only
going,
if Meek
he's
is
not
there.
he's not going to regular prison.
No,
If
he's
he
not.
does- He's not. He's going to the fucking the little camp joint, the little bullshit ass.
probably.
the one that
If he
right?
does go, but if he
Well, no,
like,
this is New York.
The
He's
one-
not getting transferred.
He's going to the one
This
that
is New
Surge at. He's gonna go to the one where
He
King's
might
night.
get
What's his name? Yeah, Night Surge, right?
Probably.
He's going to that one, and he's gonna have his area where no one's allowed in, but
Yeah.
it's gonna be a decked out
but
party.
if he
Let's
works
not-
out
let's
of
not
if he
get-
works out of
his
jail,
his cell is gonna look like this. Like all of this, just all high tech.
But he's not gonna be in there long because he's gonna be like, hey, I got information on this person, that person, that person.
Yes.
I take a couple.
Or
the most he might get is 2 to 5 years. I see that's the
or
most.
he's legal.
Yeah, or the most he's getting 2 to 5.
I don't want
years.
to. I don't want to speculate on an attempted assassination on Diddy. Because if that happened,
Fuck that, man. He made them people work for that cheesecake, bitch. You get your karma, bitch.
He was about to snitch, and then that means somebody is going to go down for the fall of that.
In my opinion, someone is already protecting him because it took them this long to arrest him.
Mm-hmm.
When let's be honest, we know they had shit on him already.
Yeah.
Well,
Someone's been helping him not get caught, and now that person couldn't help him right now. That's why he finally got arrested.
well, that's why I find it odd when they arrested him on Monday
And I found all
afternoon.
those things.
He was not the first time when he was doing like a supervillain saying I'm going here, but I'm actually going to LA or Miami. When he got arrested on Monday, he was in the park. He was having a normal day. It was almost like Ice Cube's videos, like today was a good day. Nothing happened. Nobody stopped me. Nobody said anything to me. I went to go get some cheesecake or whatever. I did this. I shook, and all this other stuff. And then as soon as I come in the building, that's when the feds got me. So it was more or less like, well,
The biggest thing is also like you're telling me no one's following him, just walking out like.
But that's what I mean. He was being followed. They knew exactly where his ass was. It wasn't like they didn't. I just want to know who's the real snitch to tell the information that he has this information. Because Jaguar will say, I know the person, and she'll say, it's the security guard or it's Nicki Minaj or somebody. But you're like, well, fuck you. If it's done, then why ain't they speaking up? Who cares? It's just weird because now with R. Kelly,
Free
a bunch of other guys from the 90s and 2000s.
He might be the same person.
No.
It might share a cell.
Like, no.
They gonna make some hits in that motherfucker.
No. You can't. It's more or less, it's crazy.
Didn't you see the concert that R. Kelly gave the inmates?
Yeah,
That
he
was
sung
sharing
from the
cell?
cell. And
That's
it's,
maybe Diddy.
it's another
Where is
thing.
the boondocks on your knee?
No.
Now, is he gonna snitch? Yeah. I think the better question: what celebrity would you be surprised to see?
None of them.
There's no celebrity right now that I wouldn't be surprised.
Low
What if
light.
you saw Eminem sing?
I wouldn't be
I wouldn't
surprised.
be
I think it would be.
I think people would be surprised if it's Eminem because they would be like, oh, he talks
was
so
on
much shit
drugs.
about, saving kids and his daughter and all this other stuff. That
It's a
you
crackhead,
allow
always a
stuff.
crackhead.
But you know what I mean? There's no celebrity right now, unless you sit here and tell me Barack Obama was there.
He probably was.
But that's what I'm saying. That's the only
Did he
person.
party?
No, he didn't party.
T. Jakes was at the party.
But that's the only person. Now we're talking normal celebrity. Taylor Swift.
They don't. Take it
I don't-
on
there's
there
no-
like niggas like that.
There is no.
Yeah, she
But
really
no,
is.
but there's no celebrity that you could probably be there. If they came out and said whoever, and said you like,
Do you
wow,
think
that's
this case
crazy.
is gonna be bigger than the OJ case?
Yes. If it ever gets to court, that's the other thing. If it ever gets to court, it will be bigger than any
If he
case
makes it
that
out
ever
of
happened. But to move on to that, I want both of you guys' opinion. Just to give RIP. Tito Jackson passed away at the age of 70, guys. Michael's big brother
I don't know that
passed away. You know Tito.
Right,
We've
I
all
know
seen.
from the movie.
But
Get
now
the
that you said that, right? Let me ask you this question: if Tito goes into heaven, right, and just like off of American Jackson's American Dream, his dad is right there with him, going away from him, and just says, "You don't see me." Like, get in here. Who told you to get up here already?
What is that? We know Joe Jackson in hell.
Listen, no,
Joe in hell.
Joe did so much good for his family. He made them
Fuck Joe.
billionaires.
He made them billionaires.
Billionaires.
No, Mike made them billionaires.
No.
Joe made them millionaires.
I'm
Mike
gonna
made them
tell you, know
billionaires.
why? No,
Joe made them thousands.
No, Joe
Michael,
made them
the Jacksons made millions.
Yeah.
Michael
made billions.
made millions.
You know, hold on.
I don't really know Tito like that.
Before we get into Tito for a little bit, right? You know that they're trying to sue Michael Jackson still for money that he owes supposedly, and he's been dead for almost 12 years.
What's the record company?
No, well, record company is trying to get some money because they look at it.
Oh, for the last deal he got and he died.
No, there's no deal. He's dead. What deal?
Well, they could say remember the last deal he signed when he was going on a tour, because he needed all that money to get out of the deal.
Yeah.
That's why he went on the tour. So that's probably why he's selling.
No, I understand. I know exactly
Yeah.
what you're talking about. But since he's been dead, he's been making well over $200 million, almost close to $500 million since he's dead.
Well.
His kids are eating fabulously. But it's amazing to me still that they're like, yo, no, you're making too much money and you're not gonna allow it.
I mean,
What's half that money?
Because they thought that, they don't got the masters. That's why.
No, he has that. The
Yeah,
family has
the
that.
family has
and,
that. And I think
Do they? Yeah,
his
that's
mother-
someone bought
No, his mother
No,
has it.
his mother has
She
it.
does it.
And she gets
No, well, no, not anymore. It's
For the kids.
blanket, not blanket.
whoever over
Prince.
18.
It's Prince.
Yeah.
It's Prince's, and it's probably divided between the three of them.
But I think that's why they want the masters.
They're never getting the Masters.
They're not ever.
They're never getting the Masters, which is ridiculous because at the end of the day, he owns so many of the Masters that they're never going to get it back. He owns Jay-Z and Beyonce. He owns Def Jam. He owns Eminem.
No,
He owns the
Jay-Z
Beatles.
got
He owns
it.
no, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
No, he does not. Look it up.
Jay-Z got it.
He bought every time when Michael Jackson. No, not every time when Michael Jackson. When every time Jay-Z and Beyonce were making a record in Def Jam,
That was Eminem. He bought Eminem.
and he bought Eminem. He got a check.
I think Jay-Z still got it.
He ain't got all of it.
Mm-hmm.
Why you think Jay-Z has to come out with an album?
He dropped what's the name?
How long ago was that?
Like 2020? Something like
No,
that?
it wasn't.
The collab album with him and Beyonce?
No.
It was dropped under his label.
No, it wasn't.
It was under, it was under S. Carter Enterprise.
And that who's under that label that he bought, that Michael Jackson bought the
It might be
Masters
after
from?
Mike. I don't know. Mike was on
Mike
was on some gangster shit. He was buying
Mike
everybody
was on
the fuck
some
up.
game that nobody else was expecting. All right, but back to his brother, right? His brother was a great guitar musician and everything like that. It's crazy to me, right?
Thanks,
He's
yeah.
70 years old, right? And you look at him, he looked a little bit older. You would think he was a little bit older, but he's 70 years old, dude. Like, that means Michael will probably be, what, 62? 63? Because when he died, he was 47.
Says here that Jay-Z has his master.
Yeah, it says it has.
As of 2021, his music catalog was worth 95 million.
Oh, so he just got it back in
Yeah,
2021.
in 2021.
Jay-Z's catalog worth 95.
Yeah.
Future sold this for 75.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's crazy.
Future's worth the same amount as Jay-Z.
Kanye West, 21 Savage, Chance the Rapper, Drake, LL Cool J are currently the only rappers that have their masters.
Yeah. LL is not giving up his masters ever. So, oh my goodness, I forgot. Oh,
That's
sorry,
all right.
I forgot.
He has all 13 of his
Who?
masters. LL Cool J.
Yeah,
He's other rappers
he's
that got
crazy.
theirs too.
Look, he's the
Shout
boss.
out,
He's
man.
the boss goat of hip hop.
Who?
Obviously, Drake
LL.
owns a bunch
Because at the end of the day,
Universal deal.
LL gave up Def Jam because he was making too much money. He wanted other endeavors and stuff like that. But the fact that nobody has even dared to come to him and be like, "Yo, I want your master."
You know who actually was smart like that too? That invested his money when he was a rapper.
Millionaire.
Huh?
I say Millionaire.
Yeah, Millionaire.
The Millionaire was like that, even though he only had 2 good albums, but it was intelligent.
Well, no. I'm saying like how intelligent he was that
Yeah.
people didn't see him as that.
Well, look,
He went out and invested.
Not master pick.
not to harp on her, because I know she gets a lot of publicity and she gets enough. This is why Taylor Swift is as big as she is.
Fuck that.
Because at the end of the day, the record labels own the album, and she said, "Fuck you, I'm gonna remake it under independent, and it's mine, and I'm getting all of it." So any masters that she has,
What's the name of the first to do that?
who Prince was.
Yeah.
Prince, no, well, he might not have been the first, but he was he was the one that
that's
publicized it and stuff like that. So it's almost like a page out of that book. But we're going to stick more with the entertainment side of the fact that, October is going to be really fucking busy in terms of movies, television, and shit like that.
Oh yeah. Shout out my birthday month. Libra.
That's why you are turning 30.
I'm gonna go see Joker 2.
Joker 2's coming out in October.
For my birthday.
Smile 2.
Your age out there.
I ain't like 30, bitch.
Yeah.
No, I ain't 30. I'm about 20, so.
You pushing it.
That's what I was like, dang. Like Kevin Hart did.
Dang.
In my mid 20s.
What else?
Bro, I heard that. I was like, damn.
So what? It's Joker 2.
That's all I care about. Joaquin
Smile 2 is coming out.
That's gonna be good.
What else is coming? Hold on. I'm sorry, guys. Give me one moment.
Speaking of movies,
But give me the movies
Rebel
that
Ridge
might come out.
on Netflix.
What was it?
Rebel Ridge on Netflix.
I saw that today, not the movie, but I saw that and I was like, I need to watch that because I've been seeing stuff on TikTok about that.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got Joker 2 coming out October 4th. All right, I'm going to be busy going to the movies. All right.
You said it to
Terrifier 3 is
you
coming
for my
out.
birthday. Thank you, Will.
You're always welcome. You're the one that be playing. Smile 2 comes out the same month, and then Venom.
Yeah,
And
Venom's
it's pretty much packed. But on top of that, you got 2 great shows, or not 2 great shows, but 2 shows that are coming out that are very anticipated. With Penguin coming out later this week, as well as Agatha all along. Which show are you more interested in?
Penguin.
I'm gonna piggyback real quick. I won't be watching probably either of those shows.
Why?
Because it's also a very good month for gaming, I'm gonna say.
Well, Call of Duty comes out.
Well, Call of Duty, but you also have Dragon Ball.
Dragon Ball does come out, yes.
Also Dragon Age for people who play Dragon Age, but Dragon Ball is really gonna take up my time.
Yeah.
So I probably won't be watching TV shows.
Mm.
So for me though, the one that I would probably watch Penguin. I think.
Because they're saying Penguin is almost close to The Sopranos. If you watch The
Oh,
Sopranos,
it's not even that. I
Sopranos.
just because it's based on the guy who was the one from
The movie.
Roberts.
Yeah,
Right?
Robert Pattinson's Batman.
I enjoy it.
God, I'm so bad with names.
Yeah, yes.
Colin Farrell is back as Penguin. He's basically like the Tony Soprano trying to take over. Basically, if you watch Gotham, if you watched it, it's supposed to be like that, but more grounded and more gritty, and less bullshit about Batman, and more or less you trying to set up a drug trade, trying to set up your mom and shit like that.
So personally, I really just won't be having the time for TV shows because of how many games are.
Well, no, but you know what's so great about this, right? Even if you don't watch it in the month of October, like me and Courtney are binging. Well, she's binging Gossip Girl. And we're also trying to catch up on House of Dragon. Right?
Great.
Don't you dare hate. All right, Gossip Girl was the shit.
Never seen
Let me tell you something. All right, because I know you're about to judge me for saying Gossip Girl was the shit. I have 7 sisters. All right, 5 of which
I read it right tonight. That's next time on.
that too. 5 of which had the television, and that's all we didn't have cable at the time, so that's all we watched. So that can kiss my ass. But in terms of all that, Beetlejuice made $53 million. So we talked about that last week. It's actually profitable now. It's made more money than what it was expected. It was shocking that it made $53 million in the second week, which means it's really good. I think it was funny because like I wasn't expecting the gothic death that others were expecting. Tina, Amanda, yes, I said y'all names because y'all were mad that I didn't say their names last episode. But
I haven't even seen the movie, so I don't know.
it's funny if you watch the first one and it's not that. Don't have that in your mind. Just go in there and saying, I want to see Beetlejuice. Don't forget the story. You know what I mean? So it's like that.
I've heard mixed reactions.
Yeah.
I've seen some people react to it and saying that if you're going into it thinking it's a sequel, that's why you're disappointed.
Yeah.
Because at no point was it meant to be a sequel. They said,
Yeah.
like it wasn't even the actors themselves never brought it up as a sequel. No one ever said sequel. I think it's just the love that we have for it is making us think it's a sequel, but the whole time it's just Beetlejuice.
It is. It's just basically going to go see your cousin.
But real quick, Malik, I know you don't really play that much or video games. Is there anything you're looking forward to?
I'll be back on gaming once Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out. I'm coming out of retirement.
When is that?
No.
Next October.
No, it's not.
End of this year.
That's gonna get pushed back.
It might.
You
But
think
once
it get
Grand
pushed
Theft
back?
Auto 6
You know how long GTA 5 got pushed back?
Well,
You know we're getting more stuff than we are before GTA 6.
Well, they got the new PS5 Pro, possibly a PS6.
Make that.
Once
So-
GTA
Do you
6
know
comes out,
that
I'm back online gaming.
Before GTA 6, that we've gotten 2 new generations of consoles?
Of course.
Because we started with the 360. That's where the GTA 5.
I don't know why people thought we was gonna get it.
No,
early.
well, yes, yes, because you know what happened?
But that's not.
Excuse me.
What I'm saying
When
is,
GTA 5 came out, we were selling the 6 and
The 360.
360 and the PS3, and then it dropped PS4 and Xbox One.
But it didn't drop right away.
No,
it was what, like maybe I think
A
it was
month.
like a
It
year.
was a month or a year.
No,
No, it wasn't
2013 because it's supposed to come in 2012.
Yeah, it was right there. So it was like if the game dropped or the consoles came out and then the game dropped because they wanted that.
Yeah.
So,
It's 2013.
so they'll probably do the same thing with this.
But no, I'm talking about when they came out for the Xbox One and the PS4.
yeah,
I don't think it was right away. When the PS4s and them dropped, I don't think
It was-
no,
it wasn't
the
the
consoles dropped, and then maybe.
That's what I'm saying. I
Fact
think-
check it. Tell me when the
I
console
think it
dropped,
was a
and I guarantee the game probably dropped 3 to maybe 4 months afterwards.
I think it was like the end of 2013.
It was around whatever time the console dropped, which I think it probably was around 2013, 2014, because the game came out around that time. So it had
November 15, 2013. That's when the PS4 came out.
Yeah. And then when GTA came out, 2013
probably
probably.
in December.
No, that's it. Well, the game originally dropped on the 18th of November 2014.
24.
So it was almost a year.
A year.
That's what I was saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No,
It was-
because you can't drop the console and then drop the game.
But the
the
game
updates
came out in
and everything.
2013.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
No, I know what you're saying. I'm just saying like the consoles came out first. And
No,
then they
but
dropped the
what
game.
I'm saying is that it still took a year's worth of time for just a remaster, technically, of it to come to the
Yeah.
PS4.
Well, it's more or less like this with GTA 6 graphics, the way that it is. I don't think you'll
It's in
get
the
a
detail.
new console just yet. I
Well,
think-
no, see, that's where you're wrong. Because right now, as far as we know, the PS6 is already in production.
Supposedly,
And
yeah.
No, they've already come out. You know that Intel lost their deal, right?
Yes.
With PlayStation.
Yeah.
Like that was who helped them make the chips. Now it's AMD.
I know.
But AMD came out the other day and they said, yeah, the PS6 has already like been developed.
But it's only, well, you know, somebody was saying this the other day, like, it's almost time for a new console because the gaming console has been out for like 5 years. And I'm like,
Wait, PS5 now for 5 years?
it's been out for about
That's
5
what I'm saying.
years.
Like, if you really think about it, we're getting GTA 6
Yeah.
before we've had the second generation.
Yeah.
Like I get it. It came out. It didn't. To me, it didn't come out for the PS4. It was the 360.
Yeah.
Came to the PS4. Cool. It lasted. It lasted a long time.
Yeah.
But then we got the PS5, and it's been 5 years,
Yeah.
and it's
After
still
that,
GTA.
And they still GTA 5.
That it's been what 10 years?
10
Yeah.
years.
It's
10
no.
years.
We're at what 11 years
Like
technically
11 plus years.
since GTA 5 came out.
Well, this
You
is
know
what I
Rockstar
have.
takes a fucking time.
No, but I'm saying like
Not this
we
one.
got Red Dead
We got Red Dead
Redemption.
Redemption.
What they had to do that after
You guys,
Well, they gave up
Bully.
online. That's the thing.
It's
They
supposed to
gave
be
up on
online.
Red Dead Redemption Online too.
yeah,
Yeah,
they
yeah.
get
They
this.
they moved right to GTA.
Well, that's because they didn't do online Red Dead.
Yeah, they didn't do it right.
We've been on this a little bit too long. Okay.
But so you're gonna come back when
Yeah,
GTA? That's
yeah,
when
I'm
you
back.
wanna.
Sure.
That's not bad.
Alright, sorry about that. So, guys, I'm gonna have some games. I'm gonna have each one of you pick a would you rather. We're playing would you rather, guys. It's a new segment. I just want to try to get these guys' opinion. So, Manny, I'm gonna have you go first, and then Malik, I'm gonna have you go second. All right. Some will be interesting. Some might not be, but it's gonna be more interesting. All right. So the first one, would you rather, Manny? And we kind of played this game last night. It was a little bit too much. We can't play that game just yet, but we played it a little bit. So this is more nice. Would you rather chocolate chip cookies or brownies?
Brownies.
Brownies? Okay.
Oreos is superior cookie.
We're not gonna talk about that. I'm gonna give you one more, then we're gonna pass it on to Malik. Pineapple pizza or regular pepperoni?
Pepperoni. Give me pineapple pizza. Pepperoni's ass.
Nasty. Okay.
Ass. Pepperoni's ass.
So Malik,
Yep.
unlimited food for the rest of your life,
Or one term with Michelle.
or,
That's not
or unlimited money for the rest of your life.
unlimited money. Fuck that food.
Multiple rounds with Michelle.
Make $100,000 doing nothing for a whole year. Mind you, getting $100,000 a whole year.
Is it tax?
It's tax.
Tax free?
Tax free.
Okay.
$100,000. That you're doing 12 months. You're making $100,000 doing nothing.
Okay.
So you're getting paid regularly, but you're making $100,000. Or for one term, right now, earn $1 million cleaning a toilet. For
One toilet?
One toilet. The nastiest toilet you can think of.
I'm getting my bleach on. I'm scrubbing the shit out of that bitch.
I don't believe you.
Give me that mill. Run me my check.
I don't believe you.
I agree.
You don't believe me?
Now this is for both of y'all, alright? Accidentally
Oh my god.
send a dirty text to a colleague, or accidentally moan in a meeting, a productive meeting.
Shit, I'll do the mound just because it's funny.
I'll send the text to the colleague because I know I'm shooting math court that make.
But what if it's to a guy?
It's gonna be to the chick. I don't know. Say
But see, that's the thing.
I don't
That's-
say men's phone numbers.
You don't know.
Yes, you don't.
But you don't know that, though.
Say no men's phone number.
So,
He doesn't even have our number saved in the group chat. It's just.
I'm just niggas.
so that was Would You Rather, guys.
You get whiskey color.
I'm keeping it light. Next week we'll probably go a little bit deeper. Maybe we'll
Special
play a
guest.
little bit, some stuff like that. Why do you want the special guest?
Say that,
and stuff like that.
He wants
So-
the show.
I'm sorry, excuse me.
He heard how Jenny Sharp was talking. He was like, "Why
Listen.
can't it be me?"
I bet you what.
I'm not motherfucking drawing.
So,
Mali's gonna leak the audio so people know.
you know what? Malik, why don't you do that? Why don't you go on live and whoever took you clapping, you do that. See how
I'm
many
not-
people
He
watch.
doesn't have that many followers yet.
I don't care about Instagram today. I do it. I don't give a fuck. The only
Alright.
people that's gonna see
He's
it
gonna do it on the
gonna see it.
podcast just to show you off.
No, you're not doing. No, you can't do that.
Fuck my
So look.
OnlyFans.
So the weekend was heavy in heart because the Eagles lost.
I hate that, everybody.
But before we even get to the Eagles game, let's talk about the most controversial game throughout the whole thing with Cincinnati blowing, or not blowing, I guess they lost on the last second field goal. It's a lot of close games with the bigger games this
Also,
year.
a lot of fumbles.
A lot of fumbles.
This Sunday had
So
many
Cincinnati lost by 1 to the Chiefs. A lot of people feel like the Chiefs got help from the refs, which
They did.
obviously they did. I say it was a hip drop tackle. Chase thought it was a hip drop tackle, but it's a lot going on. Those games are always.
I think it's the angle
Yeah.
on how people are looking at it.
What's another game that stood out completely to y'all this week?
The greatest team in the NFL right now and the greatest quarterback, the Saints,
The Saints.
and Carr.
Look, it was beautiful because it was the Cowboys.
Did they not drop 40
They
points
they
twice?
dropped almost 9.
Did they not drop 40
91
points twice though?
So we believe in Derek Carr now.
I
They
mean,
dropped 91
that's-
points in the last 2 games.
He dropped 90 points, my guy.
Y'all played a disabled team. Yes, the Panthers. We are a disabled team. We didn't
They
have
also-
to like
they
being an
also beat
autistic person.
The Cowboys.
You should
by
not
40.
claim that win.
We also beat the
should
Cowboys
not
by
claim
40
that.
though.
It's almost like that.
Yeah, you should not claim that win.
What about the Cowboys though?
It's the fucking cow.
The defense though is still a top 7 defense.
So can we
Michael
ask?
Parsons
So,
too couldn't even do anything for that.
We gonna see you Derek Carr week 15
Can we-
if you like that.
can we
Who's
see?
we? Because you're the Panthers.
We're not doing
Right,
that.
right,
Y'all just bench our quarterback.
Yeah, how do you feel about that real quick? Bryce
He doesn't want to talk about that.
Oh shit.
Y'all breaking.
I didn't even grab it like that.
Like I said, we did not want Bryce little tiny tot ass. We did not want his little tall ass in that backfield running around.
Do you-
I wanted CJ Stroud.
Do you truly
Give me
believe
CJ.
CJ Stroud would have been the same?
Fuck Bryce Young.
Do you think CJ Stroud would have been the same?
So look,
No, they're different.
No. I'm talking about. You think he would still perform the same?
No, hell no.
because he
CJ
doesn't have
Stroud?
a squad.
He would have had it.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, what would be the difference?
I think right now.
We'll
he
see-
would've
we'll
done
see
it
Sunday.
better. We'll see how Andy
We'll see
does.
Sunday. If Andy Dalton performs better than
Because
Bryce,
my thing is this. Ready?
We'll see.
I think Carolina's biggest issue still is the O line.
It is. Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. I think even if you guys pick CJ Stroud, I think this would still be an issue.
At least CJ Stroud could
We'll
look over top of the offensive line
Maybe.
and see a play.
But then
and see a play.
the issue though is, could he make it to the play?
That
That's the issue.
So with that said, obviously the Eagles lost in a heartbreaker on Monday night.
Yes.
For those that know, it's a rough loss, but I came out 2-0 in fantasy, so it's not that bad of a loss to me.
Jesus Christ. So going on into the next week, right? Because I know we couldn't really discuss any of this with the Cowboys losing, with the Eagles losing, and with the Chiefs still winning as well as the Saints. It looks like it could be a Saints all marching in at the Super Bowl at the moment. We'll see what happens. What's a game coming up this week that you're excited about seeing? Just pick one game that you're ready to see this week.
This coming up week, not being biased without the Eagles.
Yeah.
Who did the Baltimore plays?
They play
Cowboys.
the Cowboys.
Right? I think that's gonna be
That's a serious game.
That's American.
They're 0-2.
probably the game of the week. Yeah. Let's be
Who do you
honest.
think? Who you got coming out? Just off the
Wait,
cuff right now. Baltimore's 0-2. Just off the cuff, who you got?
Baltimore.
Who you got favorite? Let's not say win. Who you got favorite?
Baltimore.
Baltimore.
I don't believe that it. 0-3 for Baltimore with this team.
It would be.
I know it's like, well, they're losing, so it's possible. But I'm like, at this point, I think that's the least possible.
Yeah.
Also, I think the coordinator goes like, maybe we should use Derrick Henry. Maybe that's why we.
Well, they're using him. I just don't think they're using him in the same way that Tennessee.
I think my issue is that they're giving him too many tosses or too many gaps to the side, not just gaps to the middle like he loves.
Yeah, they're trying to gap him.
They're giving him more handoffs than usual from the shotgun formation. He's comfortable doing that before, but he's more of a down.
I know, but see, I think he was comfortable doing that when he was younger, and he did not have like the knees he has now. Like I think he's still strong, but let's be honest, he's not the Derrick Henry from back then.
Of course.
But I think he can't do the shotgun formation anymore because he needs the speed going into it.
Yeah.
I think the fact that you're in shotgun and you hand it off, he has no speed moving into it.
And I got to jump and find a hole.
So Malik,
Exactly.
give me a game that you're excited to see this week.
Excited. I just want to see if the Panthers. I just want to know if it's if it's the line, or if it's Bryce Young, little tiny tight ass.
Who do you play?
I don't fucking know. I don't care.
Give me a fact check. Tell me who Carolina play. Who do you got favorite in the Carolina game?
Not us.
So it's basically whoever.
Yeah, I just want to know if it's whose fault is it?
Is it y'all or is it Bryce?
Yeah, is it? I mean, it was a decision, right?
The Raiders.
Oh, great.
We'll see.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That's gonna be rough.
The Raiders are
Defense.
also 0-2 as well. We'll see what happens.
But I think the defense is just superior.
I don't know. We'll see.
Y'all offensive line, y'all better hope and pray.
Max Crosby.
Yeah, he's gonna be all up in that backfield.
As always, it will be the Eagles and the Saints. Just because I gotta see the train wreck fall, it could happen. It might not happen. You never know. It's still early in the season. You never really know your team until after 4 weeks. We're in week 3.
Another big game, in my opinion. Bears and Colts.
I could care less. You know why? Because I'm not a believer in Caleb Williams anymore.
I thought did you draft him too?
I did draft him, and
He
from
should.
what I've seen,
I brought it up over.
it is what it
He's
is.
missing DJ Moore.
He is on purpose.
Everything.
So guys, that's
Honestly, yeah. To be fair, there's not that many great. Like just real quick, without Commanders, Bengals, Jaguars, Bills, Chiefs, Falcons, Ravens, Cowboys, Lions, Cardinals, 49ers, Rangers.
We'll see how real the Falcons are when you face the Chiefs. We'll see how real you are.
Panthers, Raiders. I don't think it's fair to any team that versus the Chiefs because the Chiefs are always going to be winning.
But that's what I mean, because you beat us. Y'all play a Super Bowl with us, and it feels like it's always a Super Bowl with us, no matter who we play, which is unfair because we don't win. We haven't won a Super Bowl since 2017. Play the Chiefs. That's your Super Bowl, not us.
Dolphins, Seahawks, Chargers, Steelers.
We'll see what happens with the
Bears,
Seahawks
Colts,
as well.
Packers, Titans, Broncos, Buccaneers.
2
Texans,
Monday night
Vikings.
games on Monday too. 2 Monday night games on this week too. Because remember, we had 10 1 o'clock games this past week.
Yeah, Bills and Jaguars and
And
Commanders.
they should have flexed the Cincinnati Chiefs game. That should always be a Sunday night
In
game.
my opinion, though, not that many great games besides that.
Well, you never
Cowboys,
know.
in my opinion.
In terms of eyesight, you see the Nets, you're like, this is kind of dry. But we'll see. That's the show for the week, guys.
Especially like Rams losing 2 of their star wide receivers.
They're
That's
looking.
rough.
Well, I think finally they're starting to get the call of the rebuild. Like they should have been rebuilding 2 years ago, which they started, but they started to be good. But we'll see what happens. But that's the show for the week, guys. Next week we're going to do more Would You Rather. We're going to talk a little bit more sports. Basketball season's way underway. Maybe a special guest. I don't know. I'll think about it. There ain't no rules. But guys, if you're looking like me to go to the movies, AMC Movie Pass is always available. You get 3 free movies a week. It's 9 movies a month for $25 a month. Get it. It's available. I know it's not a sponsor just yet. It's $25 a month. It's not bad for 9 movies a week. For a month. Well, that's yours. That's it. For $25 a month for one free ticket.
But for
you get
free,
to see.
you can go online and
If you want to be
websites,
that,
you can watch them.
I know.
I don't know.
See,
I don't know any websites.
isn't a sponsor of us yet, but I'm gonna try to get the
1, 2,
sponsor this
3.
yet. But guys, it's important.
I got that.
I appreciate y'all. Like, subscribe. I'm your man, the Lord of the Wings, Will Ray. That's Manny right
Peace
there.
up.
He's 2-0, as he always says. That's Malik. He has Bryce Young as his
I'm also a
quarterback.
2-time champion. I don't
Your
get
mama's
Whatever.
favorite
His favorite wrestler.
player.
His mama's favorite.
Your mama's favorite.
Last message to our supporters. If you can find Michelle for Malik.
Please find Michelle for Malik.
For Manny.
But you know what?
Malik don't need it.
More importantly, I'll say this for him. He misses you, CC.
I know the fuck I
Love
don't.
you. Goodbye.
No,
See
I
y'all
don't.
later.
But
Subscribe.
All of my homies gon' eat, and I could put that on me. Shorty, she giving me brain, loving the way that she think. Shorty, she rolling my weed. I'ma go put me a drink.